What is up, bucket heads? So stoked about tonight's buckets that I'm going to talk about. I mean, it's just, I love both these franchises. Could literally put the movie in any one of these franchises, watch it from start to finish, not be bored, and I could probably done this 100 times with both franchises. But first, there is a public service announcement for any of you guys that are starting to collect some buckets or have already been collecting buckets. I already knew this, but I wasn't sure the time frame on how long or how short it was. But some of the buckets I've shown you have been lighting up. Obviously, they use batteries. Those batteries will corrode on you. Unfortunately, I did have that happen to me tonight with one of the buckets I am about to show you. But I'm glad the bucket did not get ruined. I switched the batteries out, and it still lights up, so we're perfectly fine. So the first bucket I'm going to show you, the first franchise, is Ghostbusters. Look at that. This is the one that, like I said, had battery issues, but like I said, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to show you it still works. A lot of detail in here. I was going to turn the lights off for this, but it doesn't make a difference. Didn't help, show the character any better than it already does. Ton of detail on this. I love it. Pretty much everything on here moves. It's got wheels, so it will, glide across the floor if you want to do that. This also came out with a pin. When you went to the movie, it came in this packaging here. And then here's the pin that came in that packaging. Really cool. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And speaking of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, that's the drink cup. Look at that little creepy smile he's got going on over there. You get bored of that little smile? This head does come off. And he will turn it around. And you got a different face on him. So really cool. A lot of detail with this cup and the bucket. So I really, really love it. And then the next movie I'm going to talk about is Back to the Future. Such another great franchise. This is an awesome car. Probably one of my most expensive buckets I do have in my collection. Ton of detail. I mean, it's unbelievable. It does light up. Let's get this bad boy turned on. Look at that. Love the blue. Love the lights. That's awesome. And then what I found out tonight, because I've never taken this out of the package, are these doors do open up. Now I'm going to be real ginger on doing this because I don't want to break these doors on here. Look at that. Opens up. That's awesome. I mean, not really any detail inside, but that is amazing with the doors and the lights and everything. And then one last thing that did come with this bucket was another cup. Awesome cup. A lot of detail on here. Back to the Future. It's got the DeLorean time machine in the inside, the hoverboard, and then the magazine, the almanac that they used in one of the movies. Fun fact about this movie, Michael J. Fox was not originally casted for this movie. For about 6 weeks, they casted Eric Stoltz for this movie, and it took them that long to figure out, hey, this isn't really our leading guy. This is not our guy we want to go to. Christopher Lloyd, who played Doc Brown, he agreed. He just was not bringing the fun, comedic, acting to this film. So last minute, they kind of like, hey, we're going to swap out, and they went with Michael J. Fox.